Or scroll through your feed, like really put something out there you're proud of, and nothing.
Happens to the best of us.
It's like nobody even saw it. What's the point of crafting a brilliant tweet if it just vanishes into the void?
Right. You're shouting into the abyss.
Exactly. But what if we told you there's a way to work with the algorithms, not against them?
That's what we're diving into today. Algorithm rhetoric, and how some ancient techniques can actually help you go viral.
And get this, it all comes down to ethos, pathos, logos. You know, those pillars of persuasion the ancient Greeks were so into. Turns out they're more relevant than ever.
Totally. And what we're talking about here really is how those ancient principles intersect with modern technology. It's persuasion meets the digital age.
Okay, so let's break it down. Algorithm rhetoric, for those who are hearing it for the first time, what is it?
So it's not just a fancy buzzword.
Yeah.
Algorithm rhetoric is really about being intentional with your content. It has to connect with people, obviously, but it also has to appeal to the way these algorithms work.
Because those algorithms are the gatekeepers, right? They decide what gets seen.
Exactly. And the name of the game for them is engagement. More likes, shares, comments. That tells the algorithm your content is valuable, so it shows it to even more people.
So it's not enough to just create good content. It's got to be algorithm-friendly content.
Bingo.
And that's where our Greek friends come in. Let's talk about those persuasive appeals: ethos, pathos, and logos. And I feel like we have to start with pathos, right? Because social media is all about emotion.
Oh, absolutely. Pathos is huge. Think about those posts that go viral. They almost always make you feel something. Whether it's a hilarious meme or a heartwarming story, emotion drives engagement, and engagement is what the algorithm craves.
So how do we tap into that without, being cheesy or overdoing it? Because you see those posts sometimes that are trying a little too hard to be profound, like, the world is a tapestry and we are but threads.
Right. It's easy to spot the ones that feel inauthentic. But that example you gave, even if it's a little over the top, it shows how powerful language can be. Those words evoke something, even if it's just a feeling of, ugh, get a grip.
And it makes you react, which is the point.
Exactly. It creates that urge to comment, to share, to do something. And those actions tell the algorithm that the content is valuable. It's like a signal boost.
So pathos is great for that initial grab, getting people's attention. But what about holding their attention, especially on platforms like YouTube, where longer engagement is key?
That's where ethos and logos step in. You might click on a YouTube video because the title is intriguing. That's pathos. But are you going to stick around for a 20-minute video essay? Probably not, unless you trust the creator and find them credible. That's ethos.
So you have to establish yourself as an authority.
Right. People need to believe that you know what you're talking about. And that's where logos comes in too. Backing up your points with logic, evidence, data, not just opinions, and being transparent about your sources.
So it's like you can appeal to emotions, but you can't just rely on that. You have to have substance too.
Exactly. Combine that solid reasoning with a compelling story, a genuine passion for the topic. That's the sweet spot.
It's kind of wild to think that these ancient rhetorical techniques are still so relevant today in the digital age. Who knew Aristotle could help us crack the algorithm code?
Right. But it makes sense when you think about it. Whether you're writing a speech in ancient Greece or crafting a tweet today, the fundamentals of persuasion remain the same. You need to connect with your audience, build trust, and give them a reason to care.
And to all our listeners out there, remember, understanding these principles can make you a more effective communicator in all areas of your life, not just online.
Absolutely. It's about having agency in a world that's constantly vying for your attention.
So the next time you're scrolling through your feed and you see a post that really grabs you, take a second to think about why. What emotions is it evoking? Is the creator credible? Does the message make logical sense? You might be surprised by what you discover.